Find other great podcasts like this one at podmoth.network.
Hey there, fellow true crime aficionados. We're the host of Bad Acts, a true crime podcast. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Aaron.
Join us every Thursday for twisted true crime tales of dark deeds and despicable people. We focus on lesser known, unique stories with a new case each week. We've covered family annihilators, cannibals, revenge killings, killer kids, mysterious murders, survivor stories, and much more. We've even tackled stories of people who blamed zombies, vampires, ghosts, and voodoo for their bad acts.
Of course, we know they're the only ones to blame. You can find us everywhere you get your podcast, or you can visit our website at badaxpod.com.
If you like fresh stories and new perspectives on crime, Bad Acts will be your new jam. Join Bad Acts every Thursday. Stay safe, y'all.
See you soon.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
I'm Kathryn. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I'm Kathryn.
And I'm Hayley,
And we're Saturdays are for the Ghouls.
a Podmoth podcast.
How are you, Hayley?
I'm all right. How are you, Kathryn?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, that makes you so happy.
Sure. Living the dream. You're like, oh,
I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
no, I'm as good as I can be. That's all we can ask for. It's week number 2 that we're back. Baby, we're back better than ever.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a Hayley week. If you guys have not read the title of the podcast, Hayley, what are we talking about today?
Horror movies. I know. I was like, shocker. I'm so original. I know. No.
Hayley has the ability to do any topic she wants now, and she still chooses horror movies.
I know. I thought it would be a cool idea to do like some upcoming movies coming out that I'm excited for or that intrigue my interest. So we'll see how that goes. I'm bringing you some movies that are coming up, and my dumbass was probably about 90% or maybe 50% done. I don't remember. It was a blur. Done with certain movies and research and everything, and realized this episode is not going to come out until probably April. And some of the movies haven't come out yet because it's March, but it does come out in March. So technically they're not upcoming movies.
They're new and upcoming movies.
So I said I could do one of the new movies that came out recently, but I basically made it to where every movie comes out in May or later.
Oh, okay.
Or like April, May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works. As of right now, it's March 18th. It's not a secret. Just letting you know, it's March 18th.
The first upcoming movie that I have, and it's a prequel to a series that's out already, and it's probably one of my favorites because I really do love this series. I feel like Kathryn's thinking a certain series, but it's not going to be what she's thinking. I can tell you
There's
that right
nothing
now.
going on in my head. Not one
Oh,
bit.
okay. Smooth brain. No
You
thoughts.
have all the brain cells right now.
Okay. So the first movie that I'm going to be discussing is A Quiet Place, Day One.
Ooh, okay.
So can you see this?
Yeah. Hear how it all
So this is the poster for it. Have you seen A Quiet Place 1 and 2?
I've seen the first one.
So what do you think it's going to be about, Kathryn?
I guess if I had to guess, it's probably going to be why everyone has to be quiet. It's going to be why everyone has to be. Don't know. Here's the thing. Okay.
No, this is the funny part because Kathryn doesn't remember the movie.
So I was just going to say that. Okay, yes. I'm pretty sure I watched A Quiet Place, the first one. The Quiet Place, A Quiet Place, whatever it is. And I'm pretty sure I remember. It's the one where they use sign language to talk to their daughter, right? So they're able to communicate with each other without talking. Something like that. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. I don't remember anything else. So I don't remember like why they're quiet. I don't remember if that's even been told to us. And I never saw the second one. And so I'm assuming since it's a prequel, we're gonna find out what happened to get them to where they were in the first one. The origin story
Okay, you're
of the
partially right.
monsters.
Yes. There you go. I was like, you didn't mention one thing about the monsters. I was like, that's why they have to be quiet because of the monsters.
Yes, I know. I know vaguely, but I don't remember what they explained or what they did not explain. I remember there was monsters. That's why they had to be quiet, or else they were.
Yeah, they don't explain much. They basically the first one starts off with them like years after they invaded or whatever.
Mm.
A Quiet Place Day One, as the title would explain
The
itself.
invasion.
It's the day of the invasion. Yes, and it
Cool.
looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited. It's got some great actors in it. It's got our boy Joseph. It's got our boy Joseph Quinn.
Okay.
That name probably doesn't sound familiar. Do you know
No,
who
I
that
think
is?
I know. He's got the big eyes.
He's got the big eye.
Oh, wait a
um,
second. Wait, Joseph Quinn is from Stranger Things?
Yes,
Okay.
he plays Eddie.
Eddie, yeah. Yeah, okay. I knew something.
Yeah, our boy Eddie.
Okay, to be fair,
Yeah,
that was
because
not the
Eddie
first
was
person I
the.
thought of.
Oh, who was it? Oh, you know.
I can see his face. I have no idea
Oh,
if his name's not Joseph Quinn, I have no idea his name.
yeah. So Joseph Quinn's in it. I don't know what characters they play. I know it's him. He's one of the main ones, and then the actress Lupita Nyong'o. She's from Black Panther and Us and 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, love her. She's the main character. That's who's on the
She's the one on
poster.
the poster. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will explain now. I made a playlist for Kathryn to watch the trailers later, or if we have time, she can watch them and then we'll give a little feedback on what she thinks. But the movie is going to be a horror sci-fi, and it is directed by Michael Sarnowski, and he hasn't done much, but he did Pig with Nicolas Cage in it. I haven't seen it, but it's a more recent release. And then he's directing the movie If, which is a new like comedy. I think it's a children's movie. It's coming out. So If, yeah. Yeah, that's one I'm really excited for. I didn't really get too much on it because all it really says is, oh, it's a prequel to the first and second one.
When is that one out?
It is, I did not write the date that it comes out. That's cool. I know it's in June.
Oh, okay. So we got time. So if you really want to, you can watch the first and second one. You have plenty of time to watch the first and second one before you watch the prequel.
You got a whole 2 months almost.
Yeah, baby. Got a whole 2 months.
Yeah, actually, it is all 2 months. Did you want to watch the trailer and give your feedback?
Yeah, let's react to this, baby. Okay. They're holding hands. Oh, no. Oh, there he is. Is it a cat?
There is a cat. As soon as I saw the cat, I was like,
Gonna die.
it better live. It better live. It looks so good, right?
Looks so good. But I am ultimately, I don't love sci-fi. So I think that's why I never really cared about the first two. I watched the first one, never watched the second one, right? So sci-fi is just never my jam, but it does look actually really good. It looks really scary.
I feel like this is the least sci-fi movie because they don't talk about space. It's just like creepy. You got to be quiet because these monsters are coming after you.
It's as sci-fi as Signs.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was very good. That was a very good trailer. I'm afraid that maybe you saw all the good parts in the trailer, though. I always think that, though. That's why I don't watch trailers.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we're probably going to ruin all these for you.
It's fine. I'll forget them by the time I watch them, if I do watch them.
Okay, there is like some on here that are so like wild that it's like you can't even comprehend like what it is. And I wish that I didn't know certain things now because I want to go in as blind as possible. But speaking of going in blind, my next one is pretty not talked about, really. And I'm excited for it. I have a soft spot for this person, and you do too. But this is my next movie. It's called The Watchers.
Ooh, okay.
And you see it, they're like in the woods and shit.
Yes.
Okay. Now, look at it.
Oh, is it M. Night Shyamalan?
This movie, it's produced by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh.
It's written and directed by his daughter.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's her directorial debut.
That's so cool.
So I'm excited. It is based off of a novel by A.M. Shine. I did not look up the book because I also don't want to know. So just based off of that little tidbit information and knowing M. Night Shyamalan, what do you think it's about, Kathryn?
I don't think I could guess. They're in the woods and it's called The Watchers. It's very
Yeah.
much giving Cabin in the Woods with the facility watching them, right? That's like something, or it could be straight up like hobos that live out in the woods. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. And knowing that it's a M. Night Shyamalan movie / his daughter's movie, it could be anything, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I have a feeling that even the little blurb is going to be deceiving.
It's pretty it's literally one line. It says, mysterious creatures stalk a young artist and 3 strangers in an Irish forest. That's it.
There's definitely
Now,
something more to that, for sure.
when you watch the trailer, it's what is happening kind of thing. I don't have much on this one because it's so new. I think it was at a film festival, I believe. If I read that, I could be completely wrong. But the only information I have is it comes out June 14th and it stars Dakota Fanning. Haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah. No.
And I'm excited because it's got our girl Georgina Campbell in it from Barbarian.
Oh, the girl from Barbarian? Exciting.
Oh, I love her. I love her so much.
Yes. I've only seen her in Barbarian, but I did love Barbarian so much. And I loved her in Barbarian.
She did. I saw her in Barbarian, and then Netflix released that the Bird Box when they're in Spain or whatever. It came out a few months ago. I watched that, and it's pretty good. It's weird, but it's pretty good. Go ahead and watch the trailer.
Go ahead and watch the trailer. Okay. One thing that I wanted to mention before I watched the trailer is that I can't believe that I mentioned Signs right before you were going to talk about an M. Night Shyamalan movie, because Signs is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Okay, thank you. I just wanted everyone to notice.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing, girl.
I didn't know she was going to talk about M. Night. Anyway, we're in the trailer. How old is Dakota Fanning?
I don't know. It's really weird seeing her.
No, what's happening? Oh, it's just a mirror.
She's 30.
Very alien. Flaws? What's that old lady from? Oh, fuck no. Damn. A.M. Shine. Nice. I'd see that in theaters.
I know, it looks good, right?
Yeah. Is the old lady from?
She's from, because thank you for reminding me, because I was going to do that last night, because when I was watching, because I watched all the trailers, and I was like, what is she from? She looks so familiar. She's in that Texas Chainsaw movie that we watched on Netflix together.
Oh, okay. All right. That was a good one.
All right. Pip cheerio.
I definitely watched that in the theater.
I know. I'm excited. It looks so good.
Probably not, because I didn't want to go by myself, but.
So I know I told you that I probably wasn't going to put it on here, but I loved it so much. The next movie, it's going to be slightly controversial, mixed reviews, I know. But me and Kathryn stan this man so much. But our boy, Bill Skarsgård.
Our boy, Collective, the podcast, we stand Bill Skarsgård here.
He has been casted in a movie called The Crow. Now, I understand it's an iconic film from, was it the 90s?
Sure.
We covered the Cursed film about it last year sometime. From what I know about The Crow, I know it is a comic series as well. And what I have found is that the Crow is multiple different people. I'm wondering if it's just a different universe type thing where it's the same concept, but it's a different story. But the story is so similar to the original one. But I want it to be good so bad because I love Bill Skarsgård so much, and he looks fucking hot as shit in this trailer. I had Catherine watch it yesterday because I randomly came across it while looking up movies, and I about died because this man looks so toxic.
We can
And
fix him.
and it has that whole trope of no other women, like nobody catches his eye or he doesn't love anyone but him, like he doesn't give a fuck about anything but this one girl. And it just, all of us women deep down, we
Watch her and die, like only one girl, like just like everything.
Catherine being the book girly as she is, she understands all these tropes.
Yep. Yep, I do. I hate everyone but you. That's the vibe.
Exactly. And it's so great. It's so great. I'm so excited for it. And I would be like, Catherine, what do you think this poster looks like to you? But
Looks like Bill Skarsgård.
it looks like Bill Skarsgård, but emo.
Yeah, definitely.
But I will read the synopsis for you guys. The Crow. It says soulmates. Oh my god. Soulmates Eric Draven
Sure.
and Shelley Webster are brutally murdered when the demons of her dark past catch up with her. Given the chance to save his true love by sacrificing himself, Draven returns to seek bloody revenge against the killers, traversing the worlds of the living and the dead to put the wrong things right. And boy, does he right the wrongs.
From what we can tell in the 3-minute trailer.
Oh, I know. He pulls a fucking sword out of his chest.
Yeah, that was
And he
wild.
got, as Catherine has said multiple times, he looks hard. Like his body looks tough.
Okay, so that's okay. I love Bill Skarsgård. We are stands here. His body does not. I mean, it looks good. I'm not saying it looks bad. And we would never body shame anyone, but it does not look like fun to hang out with. It does not look like he's comfortable to like lay on.
He looks dense.
I definitely prefer a little more. I like big boys, so like Bill Skarsgård classifies as a big boy because he's 6'4", though. Anyone who's over 6'2" classifies as a big boy, no matter how skinny they are.
He's 6'4". Oh
Oh,
god. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go see this movie.
I also just realized I just don't actually have a type. I know I don't have a type. You might say like toxic, tall, whatever, but look at any guy I've ever hung out with. I
True.
don't have a type.
So as me and Catherine fangirled for a while, Bill Skarsgård's in this movie, and he plays the main boy. And the leading lady that plays his love interest, who is fine. She is so pretty. She is an artist.
Oh.
Like she does music. She used to be engaged to fucking Robert Pattinson.
Oh.
By the way.
Okay.
But her name is Talia Barnett. But she goes by FKA Twigs.
Nice.
So like I had to like deep dive for her actual name for a second because it comes up as cast and it says Bill Skarsgård, FK Twigs, and I was so confused. I was like, that's her name, but it's her stage name. I want to know what the FKA stands for. But it is a action thriller and it comes out this year on June 7th. And it is directed by Rupert Sanders, who the big 2 movies that I could find on this guy was he did Ghost in the Shell with, what's her name? The lady that plays Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, it's got Scarlett Johansson in it. She's like the main girl.
I pulled that out of my ass.
I'm so proud of you for that, actually. Because mid-sentence, I was like, Catherine's not going to know. I was like, I doubt she's going to know. I was like, I don't want to put her on a spot like that.
If you don't know anything about me, I don't marvel either. I don't do action movies that much either. The fact that I knew when she said Black Widow, that was Scarlett Johansson, that's impressive for me. So
You just
better
go,
be clapping in your car right now while you're listening to us ramble on about horror movies. Good job, Catherine. Give me my flowers.
You win the Big Brain Award today.
Funny because earlier
Oh.
I had the smooth brain. So it's just grown immensely since we started talking.
I'm just filling you up with all this information.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, Kevin. I
Anyway.
don't know.
Yes.
But so he
Sorry.
did Ghost in the Shell, and he did the Snow White and the Huntsman movie.
I didn't watch that either.
Yeah, they did okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like a little worried, but I'm also like, meh.
The trailer looks good. The trailer looks really good.
Ew.
Do we think it looks good because of Bill Skarsgård?
Yeah.
Though? Maybe.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, it looks good, but I'm like, is it because it's our boy, or
If it was another boy that we didn't know anything about, would we still think it's good? I don't know. I don't know the
Maybe.
answer to that question.
I feel like I would honestly be like another remake, but
Why is this man
it's
trying so
but
hard
it's
to
my
look
boy.
tough?
But it's our boy. Oh, I love
Yeah.
him with all my heart.
Yeah.
Now, we can stop fangirling about him so we can move on. I saved the last 3.
We're gonna watch The
I have
Crow.
to- Oh, do you want to rewatch it?
That's fine.
Oh, I just didn't do it because we already watched it. You already watched
Fine.
it.
That's fine. Okay,
Basically,
the reaction.
Bill Skarsgård's like
Here's the
sexy and
reaction.
darkest book.
What it sounded like when we were watching it. My gosh!
He's so
Can we move
hot.
on? Did he just pull a
I-
sword out of his chest?
Yeah, you did say that.
And then that was
My-
pretty much it.
Literally, my hand was over my mouth. I was just like, "Fuck," because oh my god. Sorry. Okay.
It's a 3-minute trailer, guys. If you really want to watch it, you guys definitely should.
So, Kathryn, my last 3 are my most interesting ones, I would say, or that I'm excited for. I at least think the next one I'm going to talk about you'll really enjoy because it's one of your favorite horror tropes.
Gross. Okay. I'm trying to
the next
guess
one I'm
because you've given me a playlist of all of these ones that you're going to talk about, but there's more than 3 left. And so I'm just trying to.
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah.
You're on it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So, Kathryn, why don't you tell them what's your trope that you
I love home invasion.
She loves home invasion movies.
Yes.
So, if that's not a big enough hint for an upcoming movie, I'll just tell you straight up. The movie coming out soon that we're going to be talking about is The Strangers, Chapter 1.
I honestly cannot believe they're taking another Strangers movie, though.
It's going to be a whole
Origin.
another trilogy.
Another trilogy? Is it going to be the origin,
Yep.
or are they just still? Is it the same family doing debauchery?
What I was able to find, I have the summary. So this is what the movie's about, right?
Yeah.
A young couple drive cross country toward a new beginning. Unfortunately, they have no choice but to stop and stay at a secluded Airbnb in Oregon and endure a night of terror against 3 masked strangers. After their car breaks down in an eerie small town, a couple are forced to spend the night in a remote cabin. Panic ensues as they are terrorized with 3 masked strangers who strike with no mercy and seemingly no motive in The Strangers Chapter 1, the chilling first entry of this upcoming horror feature film series. That was 2 different ones.
Oh, okay. It's the same movie, though.
Yeah,
2
same
different
movie, but
synopsises. Okay.
yeah. So, I'm excited for this one because I do like The Strangers. It's a very good series, very creepy. I didn't finish it, but I did start watching the second one, the one that you like, Strangers Pray at Night or whatever. I didn't get completely through it, but it's really good from what I saw of it.
Yeah.
Very bloody.
Yes. Are they at the motel?
It's like the RV park.
Yeah. Okay. Then I know what you're talking about. I know. It gets bloodier. If you're only halfway through, it gets bloodier.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So is this really an origin, or is it just more strangers?
So the way that it was described, from what I could see, it is an origin story of the strangers, possibly. So it follows this couple and Madeline Petch. She's the girl from Riverdale.
Okay.
that plays Cheryl. She's the main girl. And then she plays Maya. And then Freud Gutierrez, he plays Ryan. And he's known for Cruel Summer, which is a Netflix show, I believe. And then he was also in Teen Wolf. But they're the couple in it.
Okay.
And I have a slight fun fact about this movie only because I thought it was crazy that they did this. But the guy who directed it is Rennie Harlin. And he did Die Hard 2 and A Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, okay.
I like both of those movies, but I was also like, okay, there's nothing new. There's nothing recent that he's done. He apparently it is the most successful like Finnish director, but I read somewhere that he was like famous for winning a Golden Raspberry for being
What-
the worst director.
Oh,
The Razzies or whatever,
Yeah.
they're bad. You don't want
yeah,
those.
yeah.
But he was nominated for worst director for something. What's his name? Steven Kubrick or Stanley Kubrick. Yeah,
Stanley.
he won. He was nominated for The Shining.
And as we know, Stanley Kubrick is
A piece
allegedly not a nice
POS.
guy.
Or as I found out yesterday, a good way to say POS. He's a point of sale.
Or just allegedly not a nice guy. Just so
Yeah,
we don't
that's
get
true.
sued.
But the only thing that I really have on this movie is it's a trilogy, and all 3 movies are already done. Like he filmed them back to back to back.
Oh. Okay.
So
Well, is it
I
follow
thought
the same characters or just like the family?
it's the same character. It's about the girl, the Maya, the main character that's
Oh.
being like harassed.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I don't know how it's going to be entertaining, but from what I read, the 3 movies are all within 5 nights. And I'm like,
That's also like a trope I like. Like
Yeah,
everything
the
happens
yeah,
in
the
just
short.
like a short time. It all
Yeah.
happens at one time. Okay, so here's the thing though. My toxic trait is I don't want to watch it till all 3 movies are out.
That's fair because I feel if you watch one and then you wait for the second one, you're going to be like, oh,
Yeah. But a movie night where you watch all 3 at one time would be wild. That'd be
That'd
fun.
that would be amazing.
Yes.
Now, if you would like to watch the trailer, I know this is probably a movie that you're really interested in, so I don't know if you want to watch it or not.
Would you suggest it? You're the one who's seen it.
It's not. You obviously know that it's about this couple that's getting harassed by the stranger,
Let's
so it's
watch
not
it.
too telling. Fun fact: that actor is gay. I just realized that 3 of these movies have actors from Barbarian in it. The Watchers has Georgina Campbell. The Crow is
Bill
Bill
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård, and then this one, it was really fast, but it's got Richard Brake in it. I think that's how you say his name, or I think that's his name. He's the nasty man.
That's definitely not ketchup.
I thought that too when I saw the trailer. I was like, that's not even ketchup, bro.
Iconic
Because you're
line.
here.
Okay, stop. I have a theory. And this is just a theory. But I think that I just want to say it now so that when we go back to watch it and we find out the true origin story, I don't think that the people who are killing these people are the people that kill people in the current one, like the old ones. I think that either these people are going to get killed and it's going to be like they adopt the strangers thing, or someone like they have other family members that because they got killed by these people, they go in and try to be the strangers. I don't think that the strangers with the masks are the strangers with the masks in the movies like that we've already seen.
Yeah.
I know that probably didn't make sense, but something like that sounds like it just cannot be just like their first murder. You know what I mean? It just can't be. So
Yeah.
also the line is usually because you were home, but obviously it's not their home. So she had to say because you were here.
No, I know. When I was watching the trailer, I mouthed it. I was like, because you're home. But then she said
Yeah.
here, and I was like, oh, never mind.
It makes sense because it's not their home, but ugh, it's so good.
No, I'm excited for those. Okay, so this next one, Catherine, I'm
Yeah.
so excited for. I'm so excited. This was my inspiration for this list anyway. So this next film I'm talking about, it's called Long Legs. Okay.
Yep. Sounds like
The name is I know. There's like 2 spider movies coming out. One called Sting. I'm not talking about it on here, but there is a movie called Sting coming out, and it looks awful, like scary, like my worst nightmare. Have you seen it?
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
No. Oh, but long story short, this little girl like saves this tiny spider and like lets it grow, and it grows like looking huge, and it starts killing people and eating people. And it's like this apartment complex, like a building with like how yours is, and it goes through the fucking
No.
vents and shit.
Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
Sorry,
Like, you can't say
sorry.
it like where you live, and then you're like, he goes to the vents.
I was trying to explain it.
I get it. I get
I
the
didn't-
picture. He's killing people at the apartments. I don't want to do this. It's scary for me.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I can't even
Well,
deal with a cricket in my apartment, let alone a spider.
yeah, we hate spiders in this house.
Anywho,
Okay.
long legs.
Anywho, long leg. So this one I'm so excited for. I'm so fucking excited. I saw right here. Here's the first poster I have of it.
No,
This is another poster.
sure.
Doesn't give much away. This is the one that I put the teasers in.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you. This one's a little different because I'm gonna have you watch the 2 teasers first
Which ones are the teasers?
because
Oh, these two.
yeah, do the every year there's another. Do that one first. That's the first one I ever saw.
Is it a creature feature?
I don't think so.
Or the red eyes? I don't
That's
like
it.
that. I don't like that. Whatever that is. Okay, am I watching the
And then
next one?
watch the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't like those. I don't like whatever's at the end. They're too scary. Too scary. No, thank you.
Okay. Now,
So she's long legs.
no. Here's the thing. Those 2 randomly popped up on my TikTok. Okay.
Okay.
And they freaked me, just as they just freaked you out, they freaked me the fuck out. Because I was like, this is some like cult shit. Like I was like, I feel like putting a curse on me watching this
Yeah.
shit. But the more that you wait and things are coming out about it, it's not that serious.
Okay.
But what do you think it's about just from seeing those? No idea.
No, I don't have any idea. Nothing. I got nothing.
And this is what I love about it, because literally nothing. Like I was like, is it like some like demonic thing? Is it like, I don't know. But
What is the synopsis?
I'm gonna read it to you.
Is there even a synopsis is what I'm asking.
There is, which is
Okay.
sad because it like tells you like at least what it's about.
Okay.
So it gives me Zodiac vibes. I'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So the synopsis is FBI agent Lee Harker is assigned to an unsolved serial killer case that takes an unexpected turn, revealing evidence of the occult. Harker discovers a personal connection to the killer and must stop him before he strikes again. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
For this movie. All I know is Nicolas Cage is in it, and he plays Long Legs, who is the serial killer. The serial killer's name is Long Legs.
Oh, interesting. I thought he was going to be the FBI agent.
No, the FBI agent is actress Micah Monroe.
Okay.
It's the girl from It Follows.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's her in the trailer right there, I think, if I'm correctly. But yeah, I'll let you watch the trailer now.
Okay. Neon.
Shit.
All the 9 circles of hell. Is it 7? It's scary. Oh, it's scary.
Oh, it looks creepy, right? So
Wowza.
I know. That movie, it comes out July 12th. It's rated R, so it's gonna be great.
No way.
I know. It's a horror mystery. It was written and directed by Osgood Perkins, or Oz Perkins. And I looked at all the directors for all these movies just to see what they did and whatever. He has done a lot of the movies that you would see on like Netflix or Hulu, like that are horror movies, but none that I've actually seen per se. So this is like a big one. Everyone's talking about this movie. I swear. But when I was looking at this man, I was like, he looks so familiar. You've seen Legally Blonde, right?
Yes.
He is in Legally Blonde. He plays Dorky David. And it's the guy that he's like the smart guy at college. And he like is trying to talk to this girl and she turns him down.
Yes.
And then
then
she's
Elle
like, that's the best sex I've ever had.
smacks him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really tall. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I know who he is.
That's him.
I did not know his name was Dorky David.
I didn't either.
I've seen Legally Blonde many times. I have no idea that his name was Dorky David.
But that is him. And I was like, oh, okay. But I went a little deep dive on him because he intrigued me because I was like, oh my God, that's the guy from Legally Blonde. His parents, his dad is Norman Bates from Psycho.
Really?
Yeah. What's his name? Anthony Perkins.
Yeah, I was thinking about Anthony Perkins, but I was like, it's probably not the same. Perkins seems like a common name.
It does. But yes, that's his father. That's his dad. And for some reason, I know. I literally put Norman Bates from Psycho and then I put an exclamation point. Like I was like, oh my God. And then his mom, her name was Barry Berenson, I think. It's Berenson, like Berenson. And she was a model. And this is when the deep dive comes in because I was like, oh my God. It's sadly about them both dying. But his mom, so when you look up someone and it tells you when they were born and when they died and where, it said that she died, it said World Trade Center. And I was like, what? She died in 9/11. Like she was a passenger on the flight.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
And then their dad died from AIDS.
Oh, okay.
And
both of those are very sad.
I know. And his brother's name's Elvis.
Aw. Is he alive?
He's alive. Yes.
Okay, great. Perfect. There's a silver lining everywhere.
Yeah. I just thought that was really sad. But yeah, I'm really excited for that one. And then my very last one is the movie is called I Saw the TV Glow.
Okay.
This one was actually a suggestion from one of my friends who is trans. And I only point that out because this is a movie that's very, I don't want to say it's a very like queer movie. I didn't want to say it's like a gay movie.
It's an LGBTQ movie, probably.
There we go. It's an LGBTQ movie, and I'm excited because it looks crazy. Okay. It looks like a movie that you want to go to and just be in the moment and maybe even smoke a little weed.
Not here, not where I live, maybe in where she lives, but that's not legal here.
So this is the poster. Now, what do you think it's about?
It's giving definitely poltergeist kind of vibes, but honestly, it doesn't tell me anything, the poster. And I Saw the TV Glow.
It really doesn't
tell me anything either. Except for the fact that poltergeist, there was the TV and static, and that's why it's giving me poltergeist vibes. But I'm sure it's not poltergeist because it's an A24 film.
Yes, it is A24, which automatically makes me think this is going to be a fucking trip. Okay. The synopsis for it. A classmate introduces teenage Owen to a mysterious late-night TV show, a vision of a supernatural world beneath their own. In the pale glow of the television, Owen's view of reality begins to crack. Again, the poster, the synopsis, even the trailer, it doesn't make sense entirely. It's fucking wild to me. But I know for sure this movie, it was part of a film festival. And it got such good ratings that it basically got picked up and is being distributed to the theaters because it was so good. So it already has ratings. It has a 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb and a 90% with our tomato boys.
Whoa, 90%. That's really good.
And
that's really good for the boys.
So this movie, it's PG-13.
Okay.
It's classified as a horror drama. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be gory at all. It's more like a mind fuck.
Yeah.
For sure. A24 film. And Jane Schoenbrunn. I hope I said her name right. She's trans, non-binary, and her pronouns are she, they. And this is her directorial debut. excuse me. She has done like a lot of like short films for like film school,
Well,
but this is like her first like
feature film.
big movie. Yeah. And I don't know if you know this actor, but Justice Smith. He was in Detective Pikachu, Dungeons and Dragons, and Paper Towns.
Okay.
I adore him. I don't know why. I just always every time I see him, I'm like, oh. I thought it was cute. I put down. He came out as queer on June 5th of 2020. So I was like, oh,
Nice.
oh, that was cool. And then the other main character is played by Bridget Lundy Payne, who plays Maddie, and they are non-binary, and they're from the show Atypical, which
Okay.
is a Netflix show.
I've never seen it. I've heard of it.
Me neither. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Never seen it. It also, that reminds me that this is some weird connections I'm connecting all of a sudden. The main character in Atypical is in It Follows.
Oh yeah.
He's the
yeah.
guy. Yeah, he's the friend that's, I'll take it from you. Yeah, that's, I'm going to have you watch the trailer for it.
Let's go. Here it
A little
is.
bit of a fever dream.
There's still time. Same. Okay. Okay. I have notes. Okay. Wait. Okay. So I read a book that is very much giving the same vibes, and it's called Mr. Magic. It was so good, and it definitely gives this vibe, except for the fact that the people in the, and I don't know if this is the same, but the people in that book, they were the cast of a show that nobody really remembered, but it was like a deep cut of like people thinking about this show, and they're like it was almost like a Mandela effect that the show even existed. And so then they come together and they have to figure out, was it really just a TV show or was it more than that? That's what that's giving, and it's very, I love that book, so I probably would really like this movie. I know it's probably not the same plot, but same vibes. It's Mr. Magic. It was very good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. It looks, I love trailers like that where you get a sense of the movie, but you have no idea.
No idea what's happening. Yeah.
No fucking idea.
It's the trailer's just vibes.
Yeah.
And that's the best kind of
Wow.
trailer to me, because I don't want to know too much. I don't like knowing anything before going into a movie or a book or a show. I prefer to be surprised.
Yeah, me too. So I will say, so that's the full extent of my list that we're going to talk about. But I will say I had Imaginary on here, also Immaculate with Sydney Sweeney in it. And I think the first Omen as well, but I think that one comes out this month as well. But there's a movie called The First Omen coming out, and it's a prequel
Pretty cool.
to The Omen. Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. That trailer looks
There's
wild.
lots of prequels coming out.
There's lots of prequels. Obviously, some honorable mentions. We got Beetlejuice 2 coming out for real this time. Also, Smileable 2
Oh yeah.
and Terrifiers 3.
Yeah.
Our boy Art. That one, they have it set to come out October 25th, which to me is a little crazy because the movie is based of him being like Christmas time.
I would still probably be in theaters on Christmas though.
Fingers crossed.
Could be.
But yeah, I do want to give a shout out to my girl Eris, who did suggest I saw the TV Glow, and she was so excited. She was like, "This is a gay film. This is for the gays today." And I was like, "I'll look into it, girl."
We love queer horror.
Love it. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, man. That's some upcoming ones that I'm excited for. I'll probably do this again later because as we get closer to the spooky season, everything's gonna be dropping. This list can go on forever.
Oh yeah, totally. Depending on how far you want to go
It's
out
like,
in the year, you could go pretty far out and get some more movies.
exactly. I was gonna say, I think the furthest one I have is technically Terrifier 3 for October 25th, but of my list, it's June. Only
Right.
summer, baby.
Yeah. By the time you're listening to this, it'll be mid-April, which means it's even closer to June than we thought. So
Yeah, you won't have to
Right.
wait much longer.
thank you for bringing us the up and coming. It was really fun to watch trailers and stuff with you.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Do you have anything to tell us, Spooky Bays, before we go?
Spooky Babes, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you didn't know about many of these coming up and add some new spooks to your list, or just create more excitement for what you already know. But we will see you next time. We'll probably cover some of these because me and Catherine are
Maybe.
both, as I can tell, really excited about some of them. I'm really excited for Long Legs. I ain't gonna lie, because that one's trending.
Yeah, it looks pretty creepy.
But yeah,
If you guys like the podcast, please rate it 5 stars wherever you're listening to it. That would really help us out. Also, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and that would be super cool too because we post some stuff there, sneak peeks sometimes, glimpses into our lives in case you care.
some highs.
Some hee-hoos, ha-has, yes. Anyway, we will also, Hayley, you should post the trailers on the Facebook
Okay,
if you can.
we'll do.
And they'll be there for you to watch. And yeah, we appreciate you very much. We care about you. The world is a better place with you in it. And we will see you.
In your nightmares. Oh,
Go watch a scary movie with some like popcorn and a friend or something. If you don't have a friend, just pretend we're there with you because we'll chatter your ear off the whole time.
yeah.
Unless you don't like that, I guess we'll shut the fuck up.